Good day to you all directly from Primera Courses. My name is Blanca Tazer, and together with our presenters, I will be the host of today's already 44th Pan-European Conference on Digital Education. We are ready, and so I hope you are ready as well. We will have 5 different presentations today. So all of them are from teachers or from Erasmus Plus projects. And the first one will be from Croatia. Patricia Hercog will present interactive online reading for the purpose of promoting reading skills. Then Theo will follow with presenting the results of the Erasmus project, Change Shaping Schools, Scaling Up an Impactful Social Innovation Education Model in Schools Around Europe. Of course, we cannot have the conference lately without artificial intelligence. So again, we have one presentation with an artificial intelligence app. Marija Todoroska will present Eduaide. And then we have the 4th presentation from Romania, Together Now for the Future of Our Planet. Romina will present this topic, and we conclude again with Croatia. Slavica Bernatović will present EU Schoolnet Academy platform. I'm sure many of you already know, so Slavica will present some of the details. Presentations are available, as always, in the Pan-European Conference on Digital Education Facebook group. Go to the Facebook, become a member, and you will have the access to all the presentations from today's and also from the past conferences. If you would like to be a presenter here also, just say so and write us an email. Of course, we will accept your presentation in order to share it with other teachers across Europe. So now I'm calling already the presenters. So each of the presenter will say a few words about her or himself. The first one is with us, Patricia Hercog. Welcome here. So you will be the first presenter, but now we would just like to meet you.
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Patricia Hercog. I'm from Croatia. I work as a primary school teacher. My students are ages 6 to 10, and this year I have 3rd graders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Then we have Theo with us. So Theo, can you say a little bit about yourself?
Yes, thank you, Blanca, for having me here. Very nice to be with you. I'm Theofilos from Greece, Thessaloniki. Stimmuli for Social Change is the organization. We are a social enterprise involved in Erasmus Horizon and other kind of European projects. Myself, I have a background, I have a PhD in sport management. However, I'm involved in education and social innovation education, as I will present to you later on after Patricia. So thank you, and looking forward to listen to the other presenters as well.
We are very happy to have you here. Yeah? Welcome, Marija.
Hello from me. Hello, everyone. I am Marija Todoroska from Prilep, North Macedonia, and I am first time on any kind of European organization conferences. So I am delightful and I am honored. I am a PhD in philosophy and I am elementary teacher in Prilep. I teach ethics, but I will speak on virtual reality. So let's see what happens. Thank you for inviting.
Marija, it's your first time, but I hope it's not your last time. So yeah, I'm really happy that you are here with us. And we also have Marija here. Romina. Yes.
Hi, everybody. Thanks a lot for inviting me. This is a really pleasure to be with you. My name is Romina Marchesani. I come from Italy. I'm a teacher of at an upper secondary school in Italy, Ortona, in the specific, and an Erasmus Plus and eTwinning project writer and ambassador in Italy. I've been working for about 10 years at EES Acciaiuoli Einaudi in Ortona. My institute is made up of 3 different schools located in different places. The largest one is a nautical technical school, which prepares students for marine life as captains and mechanists. The second one is a commercial school with 2 courses, finance and marketing and tourism. And the third school where I actually work is a vocational or professional institute with 3 main courses. The first is for electronics, the second is for opticians, and the third is for fashion designers. My institute is attended more or less by about 900 students and with more or less 200 teachers. And it is located in Ortona, that is a very charming town on the Adriatic coast. Thank you.
Thank you, Romina, very much. And I am really sorry that I almost moved you to Romania. Of course, you are from Italy, and welcome once again. Okay, so we also have another presenter, Slavica, but Slavica will join us a little bit later because she still teaches now. When she will conclude her teaching, she will join us and her presentation will be the last. Okay, so now we can start with the presentations. I will remove all the presenters except Patricia. So Patricia, you have the first presentation. Her presentation is about promoting reading and using online tools for that. So yeah, you can share the screen.
Okay.
Present. Yeah. In the meanwhile, I can tell you that the link, all the participants who are here are entitled to get the certificate of attendance upon request. The link in which you can request the certificate of attendance is in the video description. So when you go to the video description, either in Facebook, either in YouTube, you can request the certificate there. Please be careful with putting in your data because if there is a mistake in the email address, then the certificate cannot come to your inbox. Yeah. Okay, so are we ready?
Yes.
Yes, I don't see your slides anywhere.
Still, you don't see it. Now?
Now, yes. Now I have it.
Okay. Is it on?
Yes, everything works fine.
Okay, I don't see myself, so
yes, but we see you. We see you. No, yeah,
it's okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Again, my name is Patricia, and today I will show you some work from my class, an example of, I think, a good practice. I will explain to you something about our project, a project that I made with some partners in my classroom a few years ago. The project was interactive online reading for the purpose of promoting reading skills. All the participants from Croatia. So we had 2 teachers, myself and Professor Drahomira Cupar, who is a university professor who works at University of Zadar in Croatian at Information Sciences, and one of her students, Natalie Ribarić, she was first year student that year, and My students, my pupils from my classroom, 4th grade pupils from elementary school, Hinka, Juhna, Podgorac, Budimci, from Croatia. And the project was made in a pandemic year, so you will see that it was really, really interesting and made almost everything we did online with our students. For the introduction, I would say when we prepared our project, me and my colleagues, we read some studies that show that the importance of reading aloud from an early age in children make them as a complete person when they grow up. So afterwards, when we made our journey, like 6 weeks after our project finished, we concluded that interactive online reading used in classroom possibly leads to improved reading comprehension. So after we finished our project, we concluded also that online reading helps students with literacy, literacy skills and competencies, so with storytelling, text analysis, retelling. Of course, there were digital competencies using ICT, which is necessary, although they were like 9-year-olds students, they used Web 2.0 tools for the communication, and you will see for the final stage of the project, for making final product of our project. Then some learning competencies. The main was working in groups or in pairs, and they couldn't do it without collaboration. So collaborative learning was really, really important in our project. Our communication during the project was via Skype or Teams. Microsoft Teams was used in that pandemic year in my school. So my students, which were 4th graders, they already knew how to use Microsoft Teams. So that was pretty easy for all of us, okay, for managing all the assignments and activities in the project. All 3 of us colleagues were from different parts of Croatia. That makes 3 different dialects. This project made us closer. So Budimci, you can see it on the right, the green point. Budimci is Štokavian dialect in Croatia. Zagreb, where our professor lived, is Kajkavian dialect, and we have Zadar on the Adriatic Sea, where our student Natalie lives. So we had 3 dialects, and this project, these activities made us all together and connected 3 parts of Croatia. And afterwards, we could do some comparison of 3 dialects. You will see that further in my presentation. So in our project, we did everything in correlation between several school subjects, which was pretty easy. And the whole project was implemented in advance in my school's curriculum and in my class curriculum. So it was done in 5 multiple steps. And during those steps, participants were learning to understand and reuse words from different dialects of our country, of Croatia. The first step was, as you can see, the project introduction, then aims and planned activities, and it lasted for 1 week. We started with audio recording of the tale called A Stribor's Forest, written by famous Croatian children's author Ivana Brlić-Mažuranić, and the tale was audio recorded in Čekavian dialect by a student Natalie. Then in the next second step, we had a presentation of audio story that Natalie made for our students, for our pupils, for my class, and it lasted for another week. Pupils who speak Stokavian dialect heard the tale in Chokavian. At first they were laughing. It was really funny for them because, as they say, the tale was full of unusual words that they couldn't understand. So they had an assignment, a task to find meaning of new words. You can see that this meeting was in our classroom because it was between an isolation. We had lots of isolation on that year, and every time we were at home schooling like for 2 weeks, and in between there was like 1 or 2 weeks in our project that we could do it from our class all together when most of us were not ill. Third step was reading aloud session and active discussion. It lasted for 2 weeks, and it was really interesting because pupils worked in groups and in pairs. So after each activity, we had a discussion about Chokavian words, and of course, they had to use Chokavian words in some new sentences in Stokavian dialect. So it was really funny how they translate those words in Stokavian, and at first they didn't know how to use them because they were quite different. Sometimes people who lives in the East Croatia don't understand people from Adriatic coast. So it was really funny how Natalie brought us her dialect or her language to the east of Croatia, to our classroom. During this step, that was the step when we had a lot of fun because pupils were using words in some wrong context. But at the end, they learned a lot, and they learned how to correct themselves and how to use those words in the right way in our Croatian language. Fourth step was retelling story by our pupils and making our digital picture book creation. So this step was partly done at their homes and partly in the classroom. Pupils retold the story in our dialect, and the story was divided in 8 parts for the 8 students, for the 8 pupils. They read aloud each of them their part of the story. They made they audio recorded it, and then they from their homes, their parents sent me the record, and I put it on a cloud for the participants, for the professor and student Natalie. After each step, we did evaluation. We did it on Linoit. Here you can see it on Croatian, but we did some evaluation on Padlet, where students after each step said how they felt about them, about the whole activity. And here you can see like Luciana, she said about the participants, the professor and the student. They grown to my heart, both of them, student Natalie and Professor Drahomira. I really loved our video socializing. These avatars were made by them again in one of the activity. Okay, so you can see Marija liked our video conferences. I couldn't wait to start every time. Then we had the final step, choosing the appropriate Web 2.0 tool, digital tool for creation our final product. And it was audio picture book where I already said that pupils recorded their parts of the tale, but also they made drawings of the scene from the tale. So in each side of the digital book, we had the audio recording and a picture, which I digitalized drawings and sent them to other participants, and then we choose a book creator for making our final product, because my students already worked in book creator in the past years. And for the final steps after choosing Web 2.0 tools, we had our final meeting from online meeting where we had online picture book promotion, and we put it on, we listened it all together, and participants were celebrating firstly friendship and bond that they made with each others for the past 6 weeks. On this link, I have that picture book that we made, and you will have it on my presentation later, so that you can check what my pupils and my collaborative colleagues made. After the project, we concluded that there are a lot of benefits of implementation of online reading in Croatian curriculum, if that could be possible, and that although there was an online environment through the whole 6 weeks journey, and because of the ongoing pandemic, and there was a big distance between participants, but that had a really positive impact on students and pupils. They apply their knowledge to everyday life. Now they are like 7th graders. They like to remember this project very much, and the main thing that they learned is the importance of teamwork and following, of course, deadlines and rules set at the beginning of the project. As one of the author, Kate DiCamillo, says that reading should not be presented to children as a chore, a duty. It should be offered as a gift. When you offer it as a gift, then you will have a gift from your students, believe me, because I always, every year, and with these students that I have, they are already now 3rd grade, I get those gifts every day. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you enjoyed.
Thank you very much, and such a nice conclusion. And your teaching project can be implemented everywhere, because
Yes.
languages are so rich in every country. So wow, really good. We have one question for you. So Adela is interested in how many times a week did you approach to this project, or were they project related tasks every day?
Okay, so in Croatia, in our curriculum, we have Croatian language teaching 5 times a week, so 5 hours. And in my schedule, I have everyday Croatian language. So I could do that every day for 45 minutes. And that month, when we had our project, we already had our obligation book for reading. I don't know how do you say it in English, but obligatory book. Yeah, and that was our Ivana Brlić-Mažuranić, that tale that we did in the project. So also we had those time that we could do those assignments. And for example, we could do it in art, of course. Art we have one time a week. So that's already like 6 times a week, 6 hours in school schedule. So it was really, really done every day, and they really enjoyed it.
That's so very good. So thank you, Patricia, for being with us. We move on to, yes, so have a good day. We move on now with the second presentation. Welcome, Theo. He has a presentation on social innovation in schools. You can start sharing, and we will listen to you with open eyes and hearts.
Yes, thank you. Let me find my presentation.
Thank you all for coming. We have today 440 teachers here. Wow, that's really great that so many of you want to learn, so many of you want to hear new things and improve your teaching practice. Okay, we are getting there.
Blanca, sorry, but it says only for the Chrome to, but I need my PowerPoint.
Before it worked before, right? When we Okay, so if you want, I can upload your presentation.
No, just give me a second.
Okay. Yeah. So all the presentations are available in the Facebook group Pan-European Conference on Digital Education. You can get them there.
Now you can see.
Yes.
Okay. And you can see that it's okay now.
We see the presentation and we see you. Yeah.
Okay. Apologize for that small delay. So I'm going to present to you a European project named Change Shaping Schools, Scaling Up an Impactful Social Innovation Education Model in Schools Around Europe. As you can see here, there are the general information of the project. Is in the context of Key Action 3, Support for Policy Reform, European funding. The action is social inclusion and common values, the contribution in the field of education and training. The project started in January 2021 and will last until this January 2024. So it's a mistake because it's a 3 years duration project. The partnership is composed of 6 different organizations. We are project managers here in Greece. Excuse me a while, Irini. Αν θέλετε πηγαίνετε λίγο μέσα να μιλήσετε.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Yeah.
Sorry, apologize. So the partnership is us. Stimmuli for Social Change we are the leaders of the project based in Thessaloniki, Greece. Social Enterprise International is from the United Kingdom. And then we have the 4 partners who are also implementing the project. Is All Grow from Romania, Center for Social Innovation from Cyprus, Kid Hub from Serbia, and PAR University College from Croatia. So, in a few words, Change Shaping Schools aspires to scale up an already implemented educational model, which involves students, teachers, other stakeholders in several schools around Europe, which is already tested in the previous project called Nemesis. It was a project started in 2017 and lasted until 2021. It was 3 that became 4 because of the COVID situation project. They are in 7 countries. They implemented the project. I will give you more information in a while. So, social innovation education the term we can say that introduces a collective and collaborative learning process for the empowerment and social political activation of students in order to drive positive social change, first in the local community, in the school, and then we aspire to put it in a larger scale. Through this process, students develop a set of social and civic competencies that I'm going to show you which they are, that enable them to identify opportunities for creating social value. They allow them to form collaboration, not only with their peers, with other students, but also with a wide range of stakeholders. In order to create sustainable relationships, and then help students to take innovative action. So in a more general context, to become, to allow them to create more democratic and sustainable society. So that this is the aspiration of social innovation education in a nutshell. Social innovation education brings young people together with other stakeholders in a co-creation manner. This means that students have the lead, but they do not create projects themselves. We put them in a situation so they collaborate in an intergenerational context with other people, such as parents, such as community stakeholders, in order to create some meaningful projects to them. Okay. So we use, in order for the students to allow them understand the global challenges, we use the Sustainable Development Goals framework. Okay, so we can say that this is the conceptual framework that allows students to understand the global challenges in order then to reflect on their local community, to identify the local challenges. Okay, and the other thing is that we use 3 main design principles in all this process, and those are the student at the center, meaning that the students are those who are leading the whole process, of course, in collaboration with the other stakeholders. The other design principle is, as I said before, is the co-creation aspect, meaning that it's a collaborative process, the development of the projects. And the third design principle, it's the transformative social action, which means that those projects have an actual impact. This impact, of course, it doesn't have to be game-changing or a world-changing impact. It can be just a small impact in the local community, but at least it is something in the positive direction. And then we have also 13 social innovation competencies and our own social innovation competence framework. It is something similar to Entrecomp that I am sure that most of you are already familiar. The key policy pointers now that our application aspired to promote, but also we managed to do it during the project implementation. The first one is to promote common values and foster inclusive education, offering educators an alternative for developing students' competencies. The second key policy pointer is to cultivate social and civic competencies. As I said before, it is an intergenerational process that allows more than one target group to work together, all the target groups, and create something meaningful, first for the students, but also for the wider community. The third policy pointer is to enhance and support the teacher's professional development, because through this process we found out that it is inevitable for the teacher to develop not only as a teacher, but as a human being, because it is a learning process for everyone that is involved in this kind of projects. I'm going to show you what are the tools in a while that teachers use. The three main outcomes, deliverables of our project, was the Social Innovation Education Diffusion Toolbox. It is available in 5 languages, English, Greek, in Cyprus also, Croatian, Serbian, and Romanian. We have the Teacher Training Academy, and we have also an interactive community platform that is composed from masterclasses and podcast series. Of course, all those material are freely available in our website. I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you the website in a while for those who are interested to go deeper and explore our material. In the context of implementation, the 4 countries that participated, as I said before, it's Serbia with 14 schools and 70 teachers in total. Approximately 700 students also participated in the projects there. In Romania, we had 6 schools with 36 teachers, 459 students, and some parents also. In the other countries also there are parents, but I didn't have available the number until now. In Cyprus, we had also 6 schools with 17 teachers and 155 students. In Croatia, also we had 5 schools, 20 teachers and 100 students. These are the material that are freely available for the teachers. So you are more than welcome to go to our website and download this material, because the first one is the co-creation guide that explains in detail, step by step, how you can organize your own co-creation lab in your school. The second is the handbook, that it contains also theory and practical step-by-step guidelines on how to implement social innovation education in your classroom. And the fourth deliverable in this context is the activities bank, which contains, if I remember well, around 30 activities, ice-breaking activities, social innovation education activities, sustainable development goals related activities. So there are ready-made resources that you can take and use in your classroom. As I said, available in 5 languages. So teachers from Romania, for example, from Croatia, from Serbia, and from Greece and Cyprus, they can download in their own native language and work with them, with their students. Here you can see some pictures from the projects that took place in the schools. For example, here in Romania, you can see that students and the other stakeholders, they managed to organize a theatrical performance. In other projects, most of the projects are in the context of sustainable development, but not only. Maybe sustainable development and ecology is something you are very familiar, of course, also, but it's more easy and practical for the students to work on. But we are not only in the context. We don't promote only sustainable development, but also other type of social innovation activities. In Serbia, again, they had some projects in the context of ecology and sustainable development, but also they had a project for healthy living, healthy lifestyle. For example, eating nutritious and healthy foods. In Croatia, also the projects were closer to the sustainable development context. And in Cyprus, you can see that also the students there made the project about inclusion of the refugees, because there was a school with many students with a migrant refugee background. So the students there worked in order to make the refugee students' life better and easier, in order to feel more welcome in the schools. And in terms of numbers now, but not only quantitative indicators, but also qualitative. In the context of quality, I can say that we are proud in the context of the project because we managed to include 31 schools in total in 4 countries, 143 teachers and around 1,400 students. We had also involved several parents and community actors and social entrepreneurs in those projects. We managed to organize 10 multiplier events in the 6 countries. This is in the context of Erasmus Plus project. We managed to organize also capacity building workshops for the teachers, where in total more than 250 teachers participated in the face-to-face and online training that we provided. We have more than 500 followers in social media, and of course, you who are present here, you are more than welcome to follow us and keep track of our activities. We managed to develop collaborations in the context of the school projects with universities, with local authorities, NGOs, and public institutions. And in this context, we are proud that our partner in Serbia, KidHub, managed to harness social innovation education and create a seminar that is available in the national curriculum in the context of teacher training in Serbia. So now all teachers in Serbia they can choose social innovation education as a part of their lifelong learning in the context of the ministry. We are working also to do something similar in the other countries as well, which participated in the project. And finally, because one of the main aspects of the project was to provide also and propose some practical policy recommendations, because all partners and schools that we were involved in social innovation education projects, we liked this process, we believed in this process, and we thought that the next step and our obligation is to promote this process, this methodology also to other schools around Europe. So some of the policy recommendations that we managed to come up with is that social innovation education, it is not just a trend, but it is something meaningful, that it can be included in the national curricula and in the context of the development of competencies and the 21st century skills. Although teacher training programs are available, they do not always focus on competency building for methodologies and practices such as social innovation education. As you already know yourselves, schools are hesitant to implement new projects because of bureaucratic and other restrictions, of course, because of personal and other reasons, because of the workload, because of heavy workload and family obligations of the teachers. This is, of course, a reality that you know better than me. There are some inclusion efforts, but sometimes are exclusive. That's why social innovation education needs, we promote and we support to be inclusive, taking all students and other stakeholders as well in their activities. Local authorities and policymakers are rarely involved in school activities, so that was also a target of our project, to involve more policymakers. And lastly, parents as well are rarely involved in school projects, in a more permanent way, in an actual collaborative manner, not just going to help in one event, in one school party or something like this, but being also stakeholders that they support their children in the school context. The website of our project is css/project.eu, and this is here my email for if anyone wants to communicate. Our website as an organization is Stimmuli.eu. So this is, you can see it in the email, in the last part of the email. And that was all from my side. Now I will stop share screen.
Thank you very much, Theo, for sharing this project. It sounds really promising. Congratulations on your achievement of making part of the curricula in Serbia, and also that you included parents. I think that is really not usually the case, and it's really valuable. So really, thank you very much. I will repeat the webpage of the project once again. Here you can see, so ccs-project.eu. There you can download the handbooks and other materials so that you can implement the same teaching practice also in your school, and the handbook is available in several languages. Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much once more. I don't see any questions here. The email address. All right, so maybe if you can repeat the email address once again.
Yeah, because my name is Greek, and I don't think it's going to be easy for most of our participants.
Okay, then just maybe write it on the private chat, and I will later.
I will show you.
Copy paste in the chat. Yeah. Okay, we move on then with another presentation. Maria is already ready. She will present an artificial intelligence app. Marija Todoroska, welcome once again. So you can share the screen and start with your presentation. Okay, it will come soon. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, great.
You can see it?
Yes, it's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. The Theo, his presentation was quite longer, but I think it's worth every minute because I teach social studies, so it was very valuable for me. But let's move on something quite different. It is about new digital tool that I stumbled accidentally. Let's say from the start of this year, I started to use Eduaide.ai, this innovative digital tool created in Texas, USA. And I think that this kind of platform needs a wider audience. And I think some teachers will try it or even use it in their classroom or many other tasks, because the AI can do many things for us. But let's start it from the title of my presentation. It is called Eduate New Kind of Polymathy, because I am a philosopher. Polymathy is a term from ancient Greece. So the famous philosopher Heraclitus says on Pythagoras that polymathy doesn't teach wisdom. So the person who knows many things doesn't teach the wisdom. So we are living now in a new kind of polymathy, the wisdom of all kinds. But I think from negative connotation, we as a teachers can move on some positive. So let's see what Eduaide can do for us and what we can do. First of all, I would like to give you some overall introduction to Eduaide. It is an innovative digital tool with advanced features and innovative and very user-friendly interface where teachers can done some unusual high quality instructional material for their students. So let's dive in my presentation. First of all, the Eduaide is designed or was conceived as a teaching assistant where the teachers can collaborate with AI in creating, refining, and personalized instructional materials. I think this is the game-changing AI tool. Why I say this? Because with access of over 100 resource types, I stop here. I don't know any other digital tools that provides 100 resource types. You have one, and this is maybe I'm not aware of it, but I think that this kind of tool revolutionizes our teaching practices with over 100 resource types and learning objects where teachers can leverage the power of large language models to assist in lesson planning and instructional design. I think this is a game-changing digital platform. What Eduaide.ai have? It have a feedback bot, feedback generators, where we know feedback is crucial for students' growth or development. So feedback generator assists teachers in delivering effective feedback to students. This feature addresses individual student needs and promotes continuous improvement. With feedback part or feedback bot, we can use feedback generated by AI, or we can put our rubric into the feedback generator, and the AI can do feedback in real time, where the students can become aware of their mistakes and improve their learning. The other section is assessment builder. We know the assessment is crucial for students' learning and the progress. So the assessment in Eduaide.ai is very easy, and Eduaide.ai simplifies the process of creating assessments. The assessment builder offers 6 different question types, allowing teachers to customize assessment to match their instructional goals. Teacher can adjust question difficulty, edit question, and export assessment to the workspace for easy management and tracking. So every task that we put on the part of the AI can make difficulty on the higher or on the lower level. The same task specified for the different students. As every virtual reality tool, there is a chat. Mostly it is a main part, but in this one, it is only one part. The AI chat is little helper of the teacher. What can do? The AI chat feature allows teachers to have interactive conversation with AI model. Teachers can ask questions, seek clarification, brainstorm ideas, the import of AI's responses into the Eduaide workspace, and this feature promotes collaboration and helps teachers to explore new ideas and make changes in their work. The AI chat is a place or a bubble where we can put our prompt ideas, some dilemmas that we have, and the AI response, we can store it into our store content or put it into our workspace. Let me say one thing more. In the AI chat, we can pose a question about our personal professional development. So the AI chat can give us some ideas in which direction our professional development should move, or how we grow in our teaching process. The AI tools also are focused on the language preferences. This platform, the Eduaide.ai, recognizes the importance of language diversity and inclusivity, and the platform supports over 15 languages, ensuring that teachers can access AI-assisted planning regardless of their native language. I will show you my personal example. My native language is Macedonian language, and it is a minor language that is not listed on these 15 languages. So how I can use the Eduaide.ai? I can use the English resources, but also some of the 50 languages. For example, it is the Croatian language on these 15 languages. So even I put a question or a task on Croatian language, I mostly give some responses from AI on Macedonian, even on Cyrillic letter or alphabet. So the language preferences is can give us a more connection between the teachers worldwide, and the language barrier also diminished or put it on the minimal scale. Let's see what this AI can do for us. The main part of the AI is called content generator. The content generator has 6 different areas or sections or parts: planning, information object, independent practice, cooperative learning, gamification, and question. Let's see all of us what this AI generator can do for us. In the planning section, this part is designed for the lesson planning. So we have many lesson types that we can ask AI do for us. What the AI can do, first of all, can do a lesson sheet, or to recollect on prior knowledge from the students and make scaffolding. Engagement activities, rubrics, lessons plan, fives, unit plan, learning objectives, success criteria, assessment measures, evidence statements, lesson plan, Gagne 5 events of instruction. All kind of lessons can be done by the AI, but that is not all, like on the advertisers. On every step on the Eduaide, we can read it, review it, reuse it, the same material. If we are not satisfied with what the AI generates for us, we can edit it and we can put on the workspace, and from there store into the save content. So everything that is done by the AI can be edited and reviewed. The next section is information object, what we deliver to our students. That is, you see so many options: direct instruction, script, and short chart, book summary, informative text and questions, demonstration, vocabulary list, elaborated analogy, notes outline, list, sentence stems, etc. All kind of text that in this form can be delivered to the students. The next section is a part for the independent practice for students, and they can do on their own, on the time they want, and on the pace they on their learning that is independent for every or specific student. They can do essay revision, source analysis question, extension worksheet, exemplar essay review, essay outline, research project, keyword assignment, reading competition assignment, choice board assignment. So every of these kind of tasks we can deliver to each student. But not only the independent work is important, cooperative learning is also very valuable. So the Eduaide have many options, like learning station, jigsaw activity, project-based learning, Kagan list, think, pair, share, debate, team-based activity. This kind of cooperative learning foster mutual understanding and acceptance between the students in their learning process. The next section is gamification, which makes learning more fun and students are more motivated. In Eduaide.ai, the AI can do for us some games like Jeopardy style, historic timeline games, quest-based, this or that, quiz trade, bingo style, escape room, or review game. Students find this kind of games interesting and they are more motivated, which results with increased learning. The last part is the question where we can ask AI to make some question types for us. There are some familiar with us teachers, but there are some something different, like multiple choice question that we know almost every teacher, true or false questions, and then we have deep question, scenario-based questions, fill in the blank questions, matching questions, discussion prompts, and taxonomy scaffolding. I think in this kind of questions, like deep question and scenario-based question, we can force students to go to a higher estimate of their knowledge, like making evaluation, analysis, synthesis, making conclusions. So these kind of questions, I think every teacher can use in their practice. And like in every AI, Eduaide has pros and cons, and we can discuss for pros and cons about largely, and we must discuss because the AI have many does many benefits for the teachers, but also we must be aware of biases, errors, or errors made by the AI, which the errors made by the humans are increased where the AI use. So we must be very cautious in using some kind of tools. We as teachers, we review every text that is in our bloodstream. So when we use digital tools, we must be more aware of those kind of results, outcomes made by the AI, because there is great mistakes in my quiz. There was the date or the year maybe is wrong. So we must every outcome carefully review it before deliver to our students. So pros are big: increasing knowledge, personalized, adaptive learning, that is available for all socioeconomic students and backgrounds. So pros are big, but also we must be aware of the cons, and every school, every district must be, even on the scale of the state, must be debatable this using of the digital tools in particularly in education. So that was all for me. Thank you for your attention. So if you have any question, let's see and discuss or debate something.
Thank you very much for this useful sharing. I'm sure that many of teachers will use the app, but we have to move on now because we are a little bit behind the schedule already. So Marija, really thank you for your valuable contribution. And I'm calling now Romina. Hello.
Hello again.
Yes.
I'll try to be as faster as I can.
No, it's okay. So you have a presentation together now for the future of our planet. You can start sharing the screen, and we will listen to you. The questions are welcome in the chat. Okay, it's here. Yeah.
Okay. As I told you before, I'm an English teacher in Italy. And I'm also an ambassador of eTwinning and Erasmus in Italy too. I wrote and coordinated an Erasmus Plus project and carried out several eTwinning projects on the topics of environment, climate change, and pollution, especially with awareness that my small town, Ortona, is located on the Adriatic coast, and its beaches are really, really polluted. With this in mind, I wrote this project entitled The Ocean Rescuers, that is an eTwinning project, in addition to Together Now for the Future of Our Planet, that is an Erasmus Plus K-Action 2, to inspire my students to take action in caring for the environment. This project has met with considerable success and has been awarded by the European, by the European Union as a quality educational and didactic material, and it is also published on the EU Academy website. Through these projects and in collaboration with different European countries, as you can see by the flags on the slide, such as Slovenia, Czech Republic, Romania, Turkey, and obviously Italy, my students worked on this topic with different activities, sharing interests, opinions, and points of view, and using several tools. They created logo, as you can see here, infographics, surveys, slogans, videos, poster, and so on. Polluted beaches pose a serious health risk for people who come in contact with dirty water or sand, and the awareness of the danger of waste for humans and marine flora and fauna are very important to know. The aim of this project have been to engage high school students in a comprehensive exploration of environmental issues, fostering awareness, understanding, and possibly action. Through research, collaborative activities, and the use of various tools, students have developed a deeper appreciation for the importance of environmental stewardship and contribute to sustainable practices in our community. The first goal was to raise awareness. First of all, we all tried to increase awareness and understanding among students about pressing environmental issues, including climate change, air and water pollution, and food waste. Then we tried to foster an understanding of the interconnected nature of environmental issues and their impact on ecosystem, biodiversity, and human well-being. As teacher, we encouraged students to think critically about the root causes and consequences of environmental problems, exploring the complexity of these issues. We try to, as teachers, we try to motivate students to recognize their individual and collective responsibility in contributing to environmental sustainability and reducing their ecological footprint. Teachers worked to develop students' research skills by guiding them in collecting and analyzing data related to environmental issues, enabling them to make informed decisions. We try to instill solution-oriented thinking by cultivating a solution-oriented mindset, by exploring and proposing practical and innovative solutions to address environmental challenges at the local and also global levels. We also fostered collaboration and teamwork among students, promoting the idea that addressing environmental issues requires collective effort and diverse perspective. We try to promote the adoption of sustainable practices in daily life, emphasizing the importance of responsible consumption, waste reduction, and energy conservation. We established connection with the local community to involve external stakeholders, encouraging a sense of shared responsibility and facilitating community-based solution. Really important was to empower students to become environmental advocates by providing them with knowledge and skills to communicate effectively about environmental issues and solutions. We also try to cultivate a sense of environmental stewardship by instilling values of respect for nature, biodiversity, and the importance of preserving the planet for future generation. Teachers involved try to encourage reflection on personal and collective actions, prompting students to consider how their choices contribute to or mitigate environmental challenges and inspire them to take positive action. By incorporating these aims into the project, students not only gained a comprehensive understanding of environmental issues, but also developed the skills and all the attitudes necessary to actively contribute to the well-being of the planet. The very first step was the introduction and awareness. We discussed in class and with online meetings with the partners through the forum on the twin space of eTwinning or the ESEP platform, Agenda 2030 and the current state of environment, emphasizing global challenges such as climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss with reference to COP26 and COP27, especially to foster increased youth engagement and participation in climate action, recognizing the importance of the younger generation in shaping a sustainable future and to strengthen a kind of international collaboration on climate action, encouraging countries to work together to achieve common goals. Then we screened documentaries or invited guests, speakers to provide real-world perspectives on environmental issues. And we also conducted a kind of a pre-assessment survey to gauge students' existing knowledge and attitudes towards environmental concerns. The second step was the research and data collection. We assigned students different environmental topics that they chose spontaneously, such as water and beach pollution, waste reduction, conservation, food waste, air pollution, for in-depth research. And another thing we have done was to introduce students to various research tools, including online databases, interviews, and field observations, and we made them aware of many digital tools and apps at disposal. Therefore, they compiled and analyzed data to present a comprehensive overview of the chosen environmental issues. The third step was the community environmental audit. We started a collaboration with local organizations or authorities to conduct an environmental audit of the school or community. We also used tools such as environmental impact, identifying areas for improvement. We collaborated, as you can see in the slide, with Plastic Free, that is a national association that fights against plastic and pollution due by plastic. And the second one was Ecoland, that is the collection association of rubbish and garbage in our region. Then we developed a multimedia awareness campaign through posters, social media, contents, presentations, and conferences based on the research findings. We also organized events such as workshops, webinars, or beach cleanup days to involve the broader school community, and not only, but the entire local community. The voluntary association Plastic Free and Ecolan met the students in the conference hall to inform and sensitize students with the aim of raising awareness that there is no planet B. The interventions in schools convey to the students all the necessary notions to make the right choices in respect of the environment. Obviously, we monitored and evaluated the impact of the campaign on raising environmental awareness. Then we formed small groups to design and implement sustainability projects within the school or local community. Projects included waste reduction initiatives, energy conservation efforts, or creating green spaces. The students of the school have been involved in action through the cleaning up of a town beach. The students chose a particularly polluted beach in my town, characterized by the presence of rubbish and plastic. The municipality of Ortona sponsored the event, which was advertised through an awareness campaign. The local waste collection and sorting company, Ecolan, as I mentioned it before, provided bags for the collection and then collected the full bags of rubbish. And the National Association Plastic Free provided the students with collection clothes, as you can see in the pictures, t-shirts and gloves and tools. And the local community joined the event with enthusiasm and a great participation. Videos, photos, collections, and posters were then produced to disseminate this important event. From the collection of some plastic things that they collected on the beach, they realized a dress as seen in the photo before and produced an ebook on sustainable fashion and fast fashion. We use tools, many tools like project management software, surveys, and data trackers to measure the impact of these initiatives. Very important has been the next step, that was the reflection and the action plan, in which students of all countries reflected on the overall project, discussing challenges faced, lessons learned, and personal growth. Students also developed an action plan outlining sustainable practices that students can continue to implement individually and collectively in their countries. At the end, you can see here some pictures of the event, the beach cleanup day, and the dress that I mentioned before. And at the end, there was a final presentation and exhibition. We organized a final exhibition to showcase the project outcomes, research findings, and the impact of sustainability initiatives. We encouraged participation from the school community, parents, and local stakeholders. All the partners presented in a 3-day online meeting in February 2022 their project results, research, data collection, presentation, infographics, hands-out, and much more. All the mobilities took place virtually, except the final one that was in Turkey in the city of Gazipaşa. The experience was really, really pleasant and joyful and instructive. Finally, the pupils who had been working together had the possibility to meet in person and work together. The Turkish school organized an amazing and unforgettable week full of moments of growth, leisure, and also fun. And as a teacher, as project writer, and as an educator, what can I say? You can see the outputs of our project, infographics, word cloud, ebooks. What can I say? I strongly believe it is necessary to awaken the consciences of future citizens, starting from the young people who will be the heirs of the world. And the environment around us needs to be really preserved. I want to underline that Erasmus Plus and eTwinning can work together. Are all these you had the possibility to see? They are the beginning of a wonderful journey and the beginning of the rest of our lives. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Romina, for this presentation. I think that your project is actually the proof why it's worth to go through the whole painful process of project writing, because then you can have such an impact on students and the whole local community that you showed us today. So I wish you a really good future work and congratulations for all the work you have done so far. Yeah.
Thanks.
And we move to our last presentation. So Slavica Bernatović is with us. She will present the European Schoolnet Academy platform, which is an online platform for free professional development of teachers. So Slavica, welcome. I have your slides. Yeah, I have your slides here. Yes, I don't see, we have some technical issues, so I don't see your slides anywhere. So that's why I uploaded your slides, and I can move them while you are presenting.
Okay. My name is Slavica Bernatović. I'm from Croatia, and I work as a physics teacher. Greetings to all participants of the conference, especially a warm greeting to Blanca. I will present the EU Schoolnet Academy platform. The EU Schoolnet Academy is an online platform that provides professional development courses for teachers across Europe. To participate on the platform, you have to register and create an account. Here, as you can see, here is the link and QR code for access. EU Schoolnet Academy is an initiative by European Schoolnet, which is a network of 34 European ministries of education. EU Schoolnet aims to bring innovation in teaching and learning to its member countries and supports the integration of technology in education. The courses cover a wide range of topics related to education, technology, and pedagogy. The platform offers both self-paced courses and courses with specific start and end dates, led by moderators and expert instructors. Key features of EU Schoolnet Academy include professional development, collaborative learning, certification, innovation in technology integration, and access to new learning. So, you can see now some courses that I successfully completed. I can tell you something about motivates something later. So, motives for participating are professional development, career advancement, quality teaching, networking, curriculum enhancement. Professional development, such as you can enhance your professional skills and knowledge in education and technology. Career advancement, you can improve your qualifications to open up new career opportunities. Quality teaching, you can learn innovative approaches to engage and inspire students. Also, enhance your teaching methods and effectiveness in classroom. Networking, you can connect with educators and professionals from around the world. Also, sharing experiences and collaborating on projects. And curriculum enhancement, you can improve your ability to create engaging and relevant curricula. So, next slides, please. So, here you can see some courses that I successfully completed. Once more time. Courses. At this moment, 2 courses that have just ended on platform. For each course, you can earn a certificate. I am Scientix ambassador. Scientix is the community for science education in Europe, promotes and supports a Europe-wide collaboration among STEM teachers, education, researchers, polymakers, and other STEM education professionals. As this link on this slide, you can see on, or you can find the current requirements to become a Scientix ambassadors. Courses support assessment according to criteria, certain criteria. So, rubrics, you can see and you can find Ruby stars on this link. This word is also link for Ruby stars. Rubrics are used for both formative and summative assessment. To use online tools such as Rubistar, it is possible to create your own rubrics for assessments. Also, here also is display for Rubistars. For each subject, you can choose different subjects. Also, you can assessment also with different tools, including digital ones such as Kahoot, Padlet, Mentimeter, or WordWall, which provide feedback to participants. The student creates a topic in digital tool in My Classroom Activities Dakle, also, here are some of the works of students. Values and benefits for students are: students learn how to learn. They use new learning methods. Students are provided with new sources of learning, and they developed STEM skills. Also developed 4C skills, such critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creative thinking. Here is some of works of my students. Students prepare works through activities in which creates an algorithm using AI tools such as Python, Unity, Visual Studio, and so on. Students of computer technicians connects his professional knowledge and physics. Also, students of construction technicians connects his professional knowledge and physics. Here is some presentation of my students, such as a Leaning Tower, then Eiffel Tower, also topic in vibration or harmonic oscillation. Here is work or presentation about Eiffel Tower. Also, therefore, students of construction technicians and architectural technicians connects his professional knowledge and physics. This is some algorithm which connect physics and professional subject of students. Here is optical grating. On this link you can find more about that work. This work is in Visual Studio. Here you can see harmonic oscillation in Python. And now comes lesson plan. The main aim of courses is lesson plan, final and mandatory assignment of each courses. There are some lesson plan assessment procedure through few steps, such as aim of classes, then material which you used in activities of students, then which material used you offline or online. So I participate in Blog Scientist. Here is some works, Scientific method and renewable energy. Then you can find on blog my presentation or topic. Just a moment. I just remember physics, law, and climate change. And once more, physics and safety on internet. I also participated in Teach Meet. Teach Meets are part of the massive open online courses on the European Schoolnet Academy. Here is some of them. Strategies for engaging students in the topic of our fragile planet. How do you teach computer science? And exploring nature based in your classroom. That's MOOC rerun. So, and I can say I participated in workshop in Brussels this year, workshop science project workshop 40. That's project or workshop with 70 countries, with around 50 colleagues, and that's great event. So that's all for me.
Thank you very, very much. So yes. Okay, so yeah. This is the end of today's conference. We are very much looking forward to the next one, which is in December, 21st of December, so Thursday, the third Thursday in December. I hope to see you there, and for today I can just say goodbye to all of you and thank you for the participation. Yeah.